We know the importance of preparing our family before an emergency happens, but this morning we're focusing on preparing our pets too.
Yeah, and here to do that is Dr. Aziza Glass. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
She is with your clinic, is the Complete Animal Wellness and Longevity Medispa, or
CAWLM for short.
CAWLM for short, with the W in there. So thanks
Yes.
so much for coming in. I mean, Houston native.
Yes.
Before we get into these kits and how we're preparing our pets, I mean, you know a little bit too about the area and the emergencies that we need to prepare for, like hurricanes, because you grew up here.
Yes. So I experienced Hurricane Katrina when I was in high school. I came back from New York to Houston just in time for Harvey. So I am well aware and with hurricane and hurricane preparedness. That was my job in the household, was to make sure that our hurricane kit was up to date with non-expired, not produce, but the food products and things like that. So it was just natural for me to, as a veterinarian, to start doing the same thing for pets.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, we think about it. I can't tell you how many stories we've done on putting your kit together for humans, but this might be the first one that I've heard talking about what we need in sort of to prepare your pets.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that's interesting. Pets are our family members, and when we are preparing these kits for ourselves, we need to start thinking about the type of needs that our pets are going to have as well. And if you are proactive, if you are well prepared, then you're not going to be nearly as stressed. Your pet won't be as stressed because they can pick up on our emotions too.
Yeah.
And the whole process, which is already going to be a little traumatic when you're evacuating, will just be that much more efficient, and we're hoping that it'll just make the process much more smooth.
Yeah, and I know some of the things, like when we talk about, like, obviously enough food, or if they have medicine and things, you think, well, I can't pack those things in advance, because I see here you have, like, maybe your pet's used to eating fresh food. You're not going to pack away medicine that you give your pet every day, but maybe just having that list.
Yes, exactly. And then there are some things that you can prepare ahead of time, like making sure that your pet has a dog bowl or a water bottle, and there are something, or even a blanket, a litter box. Some of these things are actually collapsible, so it helps to save space as well. Making sure that there's at least an extra leash and collar.
Yeah.
You know, some of the things that it doesn't matter how early in advance that you pack it, you already know that it is right there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of the things that you brought here, and we're going to build an emergency kit for our folks at home.
Yes, so one of the things that, like I just said, the collapsible items, I love them because they do save so much space, and you already know that it's right there. Your pet is going to always need a fresh source of water and for food. Another thing is making sure that they have something like a first aid kit. We talked about the leash and a collar. If your pet, well, we know that your pet's going to eat food, so having some waterproof storage containers, these are nice because they're also stackable. You can already have them labeled. If you have a pet that prefers fresh food, like Fresh Pet, then having already a styrofoam container set aside, you already have some ice packs that are in the freezer ready to go.
Yeah.
So that way, when it's time to evacuate, you just put everything in the styrofoam container and it's all set. Another thing, let's not forget about our cats. Our cats are also going to leave litter, things like that. So having a collapsible litter box is also going to be nice. Maybe even their favorite blanket or something that you know that has your scent on it. That will be nice. Having some waterproof bags. Now, this is a little bit more of the fancy side. You can also use Ziploc bags if you're wanting to save some money. But this will be great for your meds or for your medical documents, things that have like the microchip information, the vaccine information.
Right.
So all these different things. Now, one more thing that I will definitely want to say is that a lot of times our pets will be stressed during this evacuation, and pets can get stress-associated diarrhea. So although a lot of people may not actually think about it, I think it would be a good idea to have something like probiotics that will help to treat that diarrhea if it does develop. So this is a newer product in Testagard that I like because it has a very nice blend of probiotics, prebiotics, and IGY. And then of course, obviously none of this is to scale. This toe cannot
can't fit all this in
cannot
there?
fit all
Yeah.
that in here. But for the purpose of this demo, having a nice dedicated toe, just like we would have for ourselves, would be great.
Yes, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, something like, I just wanted to ask Dr. Glass, I mean, in terms of a probiotic, prebiotic, and you having that in your kit, you probably want to introduce that to your pet before to make sure, because you don't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is something we don't want too many new stuff,
Right.
especially like new food. We want to make sure that the stuff that they do already need, that they've already been exposed to it and that it is already set aside. You have an extra set aside. Another thing is that if you have a pet that already has a noise phobia, so some type of fear to loud noises, whether it's thunderstorms, fireworks, hurricanes, right? Even just the wind sound can sometimes be very traumatic for them. Having some medication from your veterinarian that is prescribed is going to be great. And that's something that you can go ahead and have set aside.
Yeah.
You would have already used it in previous instances. You would have already known how it works, what dose, and just have a brand new tube or brand new bottle set aside in your pet evacuation kit, so you already know that it's there.
Yeah. Doctor, really quickly before we go, tell us about your clinic, CAWLM, because do you specialize in acupuncture?
Yes. So CAWLM is a veterinary practice where we promote integrative medicine. So yes, we are a full service veterinary clinic. We do everything from surgeries, dental cleanings, vaccinations, but we also integrate the holistic side that we know is going to help take care of our pets, like acupuncture, laser therapy, herbal meds, food therapy. So we are really trying to promote veterinary medicine where we are addressing every single point and have as customized treatment plan as possible for every unique pet.
Yeah, very cool.
That's really cool.
Pet acupuncture. We need you back just to talk about that.
Oh, yes. There are so many wonderful things that acupuncture can do, from pain management to treating diarrhea, behavioral issues, neurologic issues. So there's a reason why it is becoming a really hot topic in veterinary medicine and in human medicine.
Yeah, awesome. So CAWLM, CAWLM. If people were to look you up, where's your clinic?
So our clinic is in the Greater Third Ward Museum District area, right on San Jacinto Street, 4902 San Jacinto Street. And you can call at 832-662-2956 or even go to our website and book an appointment online.
Awesome.
Right. Dr. Aziza Glass, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. And next time, acupuncture.
Okay.
Right.
Coming back. We'll be talking about that.